We've had injuries, poor player evaluation, bad play calling, and a horrible front office. Can Mike McCarthy fix this? He better fix it because he's the only one that can do it. Good people, it's your boy Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk, right back like I never left. Listen, I dropped a video earlier today and ended up deleting it. I was watching it back and I was thinking about what I was talking about with Mike McCarthy, and I wanted to get more into that thought. Um, Dallas has had a horrible last year plus. We only got a handful of wins, and to be honest with you, I don't know what a culture is. The team's at a crossroads. You know what I'm saying? It's like half the fan base just didn't went into this whole tanking mindset, thinking, losing is better for the franchise, which is retarded to me. The other half of us are delusional because we talk ourselves into thinking we can win every week. And the truth is somewhere in the middle. Like, we're not as bad as the people that want us to tank think we are. We're also not nearly as good as some of the fans like myself think we are neither. And the only person that can fix this is Mike McCarthy. I say that because they're not going to fire Mike McCarthy. We got to just settle in and pray that this man gets it together. Some weeks I'm super behind Mike. I'm like, yo, those play calls, those decisions are different than what we've been dealing with the last 10 years. I love it. I love the direction of the franchise. I love some of the motivational techniques he's been using. I'm liking those things. And then you turn around and have a game like last week where you're like, okay, does Mike have his finger on the pulse of the team? Do he know what he's doing? Because last week just was crazy. It's like we were playing good, and then a couple of those poor play decisions, he got to know that the psyche of this team is fragile. It cracked him, and we fell apart that last quarter. Like, it was a good game. And then with a couple of those poor decisions and a couple of defensive failed assignments, right back to mediocrity, below mediocrity. And just thinking about it, man, I don't know what you got to do, to be honest with you. But that's not what I'm paid to do. That's what you're paid to do. This fan base it's just funny to me. Like, I don't think people know what they want to do. It's been so many years of us up and down, like good but not good enough, that fans are starting to jump ship. And I'm not jumping ship, man. I'm Cowboys forever, man. Seriously. Ain't nothing gonna change that. I'm locked in through all of this terribleness, trust me. But people just tired. They're tired. And these last 5 games are gonna tell the tale, man. Mike, you gotta get out you gotta let that pride go. You've made some bad decisions this season. You have not been perfect. You got a lot of work to do. And I want you to approach it like that. You got to approach it like, I got to get better. Because if you don't come to work and grind and push this team, we ain't going nowhere. Making excuses for bad play calling and not assessing yourself bad is going to allow you to let other players make excuses for bad plays and etc. Shit rolls downhill. And right now, at the top, the general managers refuse to admit where we're wrong. They keep saying that Ezekiel Elliott's contract was good, and they keep saying that Jalen Smith's contract was a home run, and they're saying Zeke's the best player on the team, although his play is slid, and it's just like there's no accountability on this team. And the only person that can instill some accountability, to be honest with you, is you, Mike McCarthy. Because, refusing to even admit that, I made some bad play calls is the exact reason why this team can't get better. You have to, before you can fix yourself in anything in life, you have to assess where you went wrong. If you don't think you ever went wrong or things, you're not going to get better. I'm tired of making excuses for this team. It's a bunch of grown men that won't admit that, we just not as good as we think we are. until we admit that we mediocre, we're not going to grow. Right now, with all the injuries, we're below mediocrity. We're 3-8. There ain't no reason for us to be walking around with our chest out, excited. I don't care what's going on with Baltimore. I don't care what's going on with none of the teams we're going to be facing. We need to worry about what's going on in our house. And right now, things ain't right. We just got blown off the field in Washington because of a couple of missed assignments just made our fragile team just fall apart. And I'm tired of it. I am tired of it. So what you going to do, Mike? Because this ain't working. These last 5 games have to mean something. You can't just settle in because we got injuries and think, oh well. That's not what grown men do. There's other teams that got injuries that are playing hard every week. I don't want to hear no excuses, man. Because if that's how you're going to roll, it don't matter who come in next year. We just going to be a soft team that makes excuses when things don't go our way. Listen. I want to know what you're going to do. Because currently, we are 4th in the worst division in NFL history. That's a fact. That is not me trying to make this seem worse than it is. That's a fact. 4th in the worst division in NFL history. Let that sink in. And that's coming from one of the most diehard fans you ever gonna meet. Well, facts are facts. And either we're going to show in these last 5 games that, listen, we going this way. Or we're going to do what we've been doing the last 25 years and go this way. Just good enough. Not quite bad enough to get forgotten about. Not quite good enough to get respected. That's the reality of this, man. And through all that thinking today, I don't really know what else to say about this team. I need to see some action. I don't care if we don't win another game this year. I need every game for us to leave the field, putting everything out there. That's why Terry McLaurin caught Jalen Smith, because he goes hard. Who on this team is going to go hard? Who? Like, I just want to know, where is the pride? 5 games. Show me. Show me. Because I don't want to hear nothing else. If you're new to the channel, man, please like, please subscribe. If you're rocking with the Cowboys winning and you ain't with Team Tank, let me know. Let me know in the comments who you are. You want Tank? You want to win? You already know what side I'm on. It's CFT, man. I holler at you.